I appreciate the help of the Astral Express.
Look, a VIP. Don't let me down.
Sets the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Sets the seas ablaze!
Time for a lesson.
Fight to live! Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Detonate! Recalibrating, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
I always deliver.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Just great.
Oh!
Set the seas ablaze!
Bending the rules.
Fight to live! Lend me your strength. Set the seas ablaze! To guard and defend. Crush them.
Attack!
Time for a lesson. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Lend me your strength.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Don't let me down.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Time to mix things up!
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Bending the rules.
Set the seas ablaze!
How's this taste?
Lend me your strength. Fight to live!
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
Detonate. Attack.
Until everything burns to ashes!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Please! Never hesitate! Too close!
Lend me your strength.
The fearless knows not fear! Never hesitate!
I mustn't fall.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Myriad talent burst! Ninjutsu secret technique, death
underestimated you.
Fearless knows not fear. I won't do. Bad. Please.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Please. Never hesitate. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
The dead return!
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do. Now that's better.
Useless.
Oh,
Doesn't fall.
I underestimated you. Bloom. Repay.
Rotating, painting. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
The dead return! Nothing major.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Victory is inevitable. Please. Never hesitate. I won't do.
Useless. Lend me your strength.
Please.
I underestimated you.
The fearless knows not fear.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Doesn't fall.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Lend me your strength.
Never hesitate. I won't do. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
I underestimated you.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Nothing major.
Useless. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Please. Never hesitate. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. I won't do.
The dead return!
Please.
Lend me your strength.
Myriad talent burst. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please. The fearless knows not fear. Now that's better.
Oh,
Doesn't fall. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Still waters of oblivion.
Bloom.
Never hesitate. Too close.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The fearless knows not fear.
Familiar. Still waters of oblivion.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! I won't do. To guard and defend! Crush them! The fearless knows not fear! Too close! Never hesitate! I won't do. That's better. Troublesome.
I underestimated you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Destined for oblivion.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
How familiar.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Too close! The fearless knows not fear! I won't do!
Still waters of oblivion.
Bloom.
Again.
Oh!
Lend me your strength! To guard and defend! Crush them! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Receive divinity.
Never hesitate! It doesn't fall!
The dead return!
I won't do!
Nothing major. Bloom. Repay.
Destined for oblivion.
Too slow!
Receive divinity.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
The dead return! Oh!
The fearless knows not fear! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I won't do!
Nothing major.
Still waters of oblivion.
Bloom.
How familiar.
Doesn't fall!
Again.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Destined for oblivion.
Oh!
Never hesitate!
underestimated you.
Mustn't fall.
Still waters of oblivion.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
How familiar.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
How familiar.
Bloom.
Mustn't fall.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Lend me your strength. Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Destined for oblivion.
That won't do. Never hesitate! Too slow. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The fearless knows not fear. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Too slow. That's better.
The dead return!
Destined for oblivion.
Never hesitate! That won't do. Lend me your strength.
Still waters of oblivion.
Bloom. Repay.
Catch up.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Receive divinity.
Lend me your strength.
Rotate ink painting.
Dreams do come true.
Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
Mustn't fall.
Lend me your strength.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Ha! Clean!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Clean!
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Clean!
Catch up.
Mustn't fall.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Myriad colors burst.
Bloom. Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Let the show begin.
Troublesome. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Clean!
Still the same old.
Mustn't fall. Bad.
Still the same old.
Clean!
I underestimated you. The dead return! Bloom.
Clean!
Lend me your strength.
Rotate ink painting. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Clean!
Let the show begin.
Receive divinity.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return! I underestimated you.
Lend me your strength.
Clean!
Let's improvise.
Troublesome.
It mustn't fall. Clean!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Myriad colors burst. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Clean! Clean!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Clean!
Bloom. The dead return! I underestimated you.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Rotate ink painting. Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Clean!
Let's improvise.
Clean! Please!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Lend me your strength.
Myriad color burst!
Lend me your strength.
Rotate ink painting!
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before.
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate!
Attack!
I won't do.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Set the seas ablaze!
The fearless knows not fear.
Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time to mix things up. I like that confidence.
Fight to live!
I won't do.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Detonate!
Doesn't fall.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Never hesitate!
Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Troublesome.
Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Lend me your strength.
Fight to live!
Detonate.
That won't do.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
Anaxagoras.
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics. And let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal—
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then
you. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that Kindness is indeed quite sincere toward me.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephale's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course, as a believer of the god of deliverance.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Professor Anaxa! Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Krymnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akama would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the Council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself?
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think. I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh, my.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective,
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn-Cloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind...
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I... 1-year-old? 2... Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his Dromastot?
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides...
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the The Black Tide is...
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I...
This...
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was...
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with...
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
I wish to continue Thelesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. Grasp the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me.
Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please...
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against...
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives.
Lord Ligus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove Calamity. Did I miss anything?
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense... Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart?
Everyone, stand.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor. No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and metal the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted...
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of... But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your team.